My husband refuses to speak to me over his leftovers. My husband and I went out to dinner, and on the way home I accidentally dropped his leftovers. Only a little bit of food fell out, so I thought it was fine, but he flipped out.
Why would you do that?
I apologized profusely and explained that only a little bit fell out. We got into an argument.
No, it all fell out, it's all ruined.
No, just this bit hit the ground that's on the steps.
Just throw it out.
It's fine.
Throw it out. I'm not going to eat it. It's my money, I can do what I want.
Thing is, it was my money. I paid for dinner and I'm currently unemployed. When he gets mad like this, he stays mad for hours. I tried to calm him down, which just caused another argument. I'm really sorry.
Apologies don't matter.
What can I do to make things better?
Nothing. Just leave me alone.
So I avoided him for hours. As he was going to bed, he started complaining.
I'm hungry. I have nothing to eat.
I tried to resolve the situation. You can eat my leftovers from earlier.
I don't want your leftovers.
I'll go to Wendy's and get you more chili.
I'm up early tomorrow, so I can't wait up for you.
I can go to the corner store to get you some chips or a frozen dinner.
No, I'll just go to bed hungry.
I've learned not to fight him when he gets mad, because whenever I criticize his actions, he blames me for spinning the blame back onto him and making it his fault. I grew up in a family where no one ever apologized. He and I used to fight a lot in the beginning, and I learned that apologizing isn't reserved for whoever is wrong in that situation. I'll grovel and beg for him to forgive me, but he gets so angry. Usually, I let him stew overnight. He goes to work angry, and it will take a full 24 hours for him to speak to me again. When I do something wrong, I don't get to mull over it for an entire day, because he'll get angry at me and I'll have to grovel for him to forgive me because I hurt his feelings. If I don't, he will lay hands on me. I plan to confront him over the chili. My husband refuses to speak to me over his leftovers. When my husband returned from work, I couldn't hold it in, so I blurted out, "You are so goddamn stubborn. I told you not all the chili fell out. You told me to throw it away, but if you had just let me put it in the fridge, you would have had something to eat." And then the argument continued.
Great, so it's my fault again.
I was doing you a favor by carrying it inside, but my hands were full.
I'm sick of your petty excuses.
Excuses? It was a goddamn accident. He wandered into the kitchen and I heard him sniffling, which means it's time for me to grovel and beg for forgiveness because I hurt his feelings. I followed him into the kitchen, where he was waiting for me behind the door. He sprung out and began laying hands on me. His love language is physical touch, but when he's mad it translates into aggression. Then he gets pouty when I flinch at him trying to hug me. After he was done reprimanding me, I asked if he wanted something to eat. He responded with,
I just want to die.
I'm sorry for dropping your chili. I'm sorry you're hungry, but I'm tired of going through this cycle of you getting angry, avoiding me, then I say something that upsets you and you lay hands.
You're talking about cycles, just get out of my face.
He curled up in his blankets to ignore me. So I told him that I feel like I'm always pushing my feelings aside to cater to him, and he responds,
Great, you're putting it back on me and it's my fault again. Everything is always my fault.
I just wanted to go to bed at that point. I tried to lay down beside him and he kicked me off the bed. He threw me down a blanket and told me I could sleep on the floor like a dog. I cried myself to sleep. I need an escape, but he's the only family I have.